All right. So the purpose of this video is to prep everybody, because when an accreditor is walking around campus, they may ask you something. And if they do, they only have two things in mind, really, likely, no matter what they ask. One of them is going to be, how do you help BTC meet its mission? For me, it's pretty obvious because I'm a teacher. So I'm directly delivering the content. But it's to make that happen, there's a lot of things that go on in order to make that happen. So Damian, Wendy, what do you think?
I'll go first here, Dom, if you don't mind. I'll just, I would answer that by simply saying that that I work for facilities in support of facility staff, and we ensure that the campus is clean, that it's safe, that everything is up and running. We take care of comfort controls so people are comfortable, and make sure that we've got a warm and welcoming environment on campus.
And I would think for me, I work in a division that does not have a lot of student contact. There's a lot of behind the scenes things going on. And so a part of that is data collecting. It is grant development. Data collecting could be providing job placement or wage information to faculty or advisors. And it's also accreditation. So there's a lot of stuff that happens where, we're just, try to imagine if BTC lost our accreditation, it would really be bad. And it would be, there's even a Wikipedia list of colleges that have lost accreditation. We do not want to be one of those. It affects federal financial aid for students, transferring of credits, things like that. So that's what I do.
That's so many important things happen in order for BTC to meet its mission. Second thing they might have in mind is, how do we continuously improve? Again, for me, and I think for a lot of us, we're listening all the time to our constituencies, whatever that is. And I'm listening to student comments, and we get student evaluations, and we occasionally do structured reports, which document all of that work, student learning outcomes reports, and different kinds of progress reports. And so it's pretty straightforward. There's also things that happen in your areas. What do you want to tell us about that?
Yeah, I can get pretty deep here. It goes beyond what you just see when you're, looking around campus. We in facilities, we develop what is the facilities master plan, and we're constantly looking for improvements and how to make things look better. We're looking for, when we're talking about capital projects, what is the what's forward thinking in what students will need technologically, and how do we work that into our plan. We're looking always at safety for sure, and we're looking for how can we improve accessibility. That's just a few of the things. I mean, I could get real deep here.
Oh, and it's certainly been clear this year.
Yeah.
Damian, what about your?
There is, a lot of just getting feedback from people. Helping people understand and use the data that is gathered. So things like that. We're hopefully, with that data, we can figure out what works and what doesn't. So try to improve that way.
Boy, assessing what's going on. It's so underrated how important that is to know what's going on campus in a measurable way, so you know if you're making progress. Thank you very much. I hope that that will give the rest of us something to think about. We just have to answer those two questions. How do we help meet the mission, and how do we keep improving? Thanks much.
My pleasure.
Thank you.